Welcome to my movie review on one of my welcome to my movie review of the stream started on one of my favorite Robin Williams movies, and that is Good Will Hunting, starring Matt Damon, Robin Williams. I fucking love this movie. This movie is a masterpiece. It's a classic. It's brilliant. It's deserving of those two Oscars. I absolutely love this movie. So, basically, what the plot of Good Will Hunting is, you got this guy played by Matt Damon, bit of a troublemaker, hangs out with Ben Affleck and all that stuff, gets up to mischief. He works as a janitor in this kind of college. Um, he's extremely smart and he's able to do all these maths equations when he passes the rooms on the chalkboard, and Stellan Skarsgård is like the teacher and stuff. So his name is Will Hunting as well, by the way. And essentially, he passes and stuff, and so he says they can see he can do the kind of maths equations and all that. Because of his behavior and the way he acts, they recommend that he goes and sees a therapist because anger and all that stuff. And the thing about Will is he actually does have a lot of trauma that he has to work through. I farted. Anyway, so eventually, we basically, he meets a therapist played by Robin Williams. He doesn't think he needs therapy at first. He goes through multiple therapists and just takes the absolute piss. He even starts singing afternoon delight, sky rockets out of sight, afternoon delight, that type of shit. So, and he does the usual things like hangs out with Ben Affleck and all that, goes to drink beer, and he meets Minnie Driver's character, who he starts having a romantic relationship with, and he eventually meets Robin Williams' character, and at first they don't get along, but as the movie goes on, they start to bond and have a friendship, and you know, we get to see more of the life, we get to know more about both the characters. We learn that Robin Williams' character's wife passed away. He's upset about it. We learn that Matt Damon, Will Hunting has a lot of bottled up trauma that he hasn't dealt with, and PTSD, due to an abusive background. And him and Minnie Driver start dating and kissing, and like they get along, but you kind of see that because of his trauma, he can't really pursue the relationship as he wants it to go, and he has problems with Ben Affleck and that stuff. Does he? Does he work in like a builder's place, construction place? Yeah, and it's pretty much, you see the behavior shit, and like it's pretty much the basis of the movie. Like, and where do I even start? The movie's a fucking masterpiece. Like, where do I even begin? Like, the acting by Matt Damon is amazing. Like, he is amazing. He plays all these roles really fucking well. Like, he plays like the role of being funny well. He's a cheeky fucker in this movie at times. He flirts with the girl and stuff. He does the being smart role well. Him and Ben Affleck have some great chemistry, like when they're in the car at the start of the movie and all that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's one of Ben Affleck's better performances. I think he can be a very hit or miss actor as well. Matt Damon, he's just great in this movie. He really is. I love when he's getting therapy. He's like, sky rockets out of sight, afternoon delight. I love the bit where he goes into Stellan Skarsgård's like, look, I don't need therapy, okay? I don't need therapy at all, and all that stuff. It's like, yes, you do. I think you're doing great. We recommend that you see a therapist. I love when he walks past the janitor thing and he does the maths equations. It's iconic. It's like iconic. And like the other thing about this movie is like he just plays the role so well. You feel the emotion when he's upset. You know, the scenes with Robin Williams, obviously you have that fucking infamous scene where um Robin Williams and like this is a powerful scene. Like this scene is powerful, right? It's a powerful scene. It's been played loads of times on many things. It's been quoted in other forms of media. Um, YouTubers like Chris Stuckman have brought it up before, and Mr. Epsilon have brought it up before. Um, due to trauma, I don't really watch Mr. Epsilon anymore. Believe he's under controversy. I could be wrong. Um, but there's this amazing scene later on in the movie where Matt Damon and Robin Williams are talking, uh, and basically he starts saying, "It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault." He's like, "No, man, don't fucking do this to me, man. No, don't do it. No, not you, not you." And then Matt Damon, he just keeps saying it over and over. Matt Damon starts crying, and he gives Robin Williams a hug. And it's such a powerful scene. And another thing about this is that Robin Williams, once again, knocks it out of the park. He is a great dramatic actor. He is a lot more of a monotone character in this movie. He's not as, you know, energetic, cracking jokes as much. You know, he really is sad and he talks like he tries to be calm at Will's like, "Oh, time's up," and all. We see all their therapy sessions. And even at the beginning, like he's Will is kind of being annoying, is kind of pissing Robin Williams' character off. He's like, and Robin Williams pins me as well. It's like, "Don't you ever talk about my wife like that again," and all that stuff. He doesn't want to. He says to Stellan Skarsgård, "Look, I don't want to do that. I don't want to, you know, have this guy. You know, he's annoying." He's like, "No, you gotta give him a chance and stuff." Um, but I think Robin Williams, he just steals the show. There's that amazing monologue scene he has where he sits down with Matt Damon and talks about you got your whole life ahead of you. It's great long monologue scene. Um, I think that he's great in this movie, and I'll say it again. I can't. First of all, I can't believe he's dead nearly 8 years this year, and he would be missed. Like, dude, depression's a bitch, and it's sad, really. Yeah, that he passed away. You got that amazing scene at the end of this movie where they're both talking, and Matt's like, "I gotta go see about a girl," and he's like, "Oh, stole my line," and you get that scene where he drives off. Great shot. Like it's beautifully shot movie. I love the opening credits and stuff for the classrooms and stuff like that. Um, and it's a great movie. Honestly, I love it. There's a really powerful scene as well where Minnie Driver and Matt Damon are arguing, and Minnie Driver starts crying, and it's like, "I do love you. I want to run away with you." "No, you don't know what it's like to be bet the shit out of and have cigarettes put out on you and all this." And you get this like you feel bad for him, the PTSD trauma that he dealt with as a kid, and it can show what trauma can do to you. You know, you can find it hard to love, you can find it hard to do things. You know, um, him and Ben Affleck get into an argument, and you have that amazing scene where he's like, "You know what the best part of my day is? Walking up to your house and realizing, to your door and hope and seeing you makes my day," or something like that. He's like, "Because one day I hope that you're not going to be there," and you see him do that every day, and I love their chemistry and their friendship, and like, "Come on, let's go on and do this," you know, and all that. There's that hilarious scene where Minnie Driver, Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon are at a bar, and then she tells a story about Mary and Paddy, who are like an Irish couple. Um, and it's a really dirty fucking story, and it's like hilarious, you know. And the movie has some very funny moments. Like I think Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's chemistry is brilliant. I think Matt Damon and Robin Williams' chemistry is great. I love the scene where Robin Williams is telling the story about his wife farting. That was actually improvised, and even the "stole my line" thing was improvised. And he starts cracking up laughing. That was actually them genuinely laughing as well. and I do like the friendship and bond that they have in the movie. Um, Also, I can't talk about this movie without talking about the fucking scene uh where you got that blondie dude who was like thinking, "Oh, I'm all that great" and all this stuff, and he's basically going through maths equations and trying to be flirty and stuff. And like him and Ben Affleck plays a character called Chucky. Is it Chucky? Yeah, it's Chucky, I'm pretty sure. And he's like, they're going on about equations, like, what I say? I didn't say anything and all this. And then Matt Damon's basically going on and and outsmarting them and stuff like that. Uh, and then him and Mini Driver flirt. He gets the number. Then he goes to the store and he's like, "Hey, do you like apples?" He's like, "What? Do you like apples? Because I just got a number. How you like them apples?" I fucking love that scene, and like I can never look at that scene the same again after Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Um, which is funny because Kevin Smith is actually he was part of this movie actually. Um, Danny Elfman done the music. Uh, Harvey and Bob Weinstein were producers. Yeah, and Matt Damon and Ben Affleck actually wrote this movie together, and they got an Oscar for it. And it's just brilliant. And then there's the "Hey Mark" line as well. Um, Stellan Skarsgård's in it. Yeah, Billy Hopkins. It's just I'm trying to think. Yeah, Kevin Smith was a co-executive producer. It's fucking interesting, yeah. But this is such a great movie, honestly. Quality of this Blu-ray is brilliant as well. Um, like Robin Williams, I will say this again. I feel like he is actually a very great dramatic actor, and like a lot of his movies are pretty dramatic. Now that I think about it, Goodwill, what's it? Awakenings is a brilliant movie with him, and Robin Williams. Good Morning Vietnam is a brilliant movie as well. Dead Poet Society, The Fisher King, even Mrs. Doubtfire is kind of dramatic as well. Like, it's a great movie, but they do such a great job. Matt Damon's amazing. Matt Damon actually was stuck in Ireland a couple of like in 2020, but this is just it's Oscar winning performance. I love this movie. I think it's amazing. It's written amazingly. It's shot very well, visually stunning. As I said, music by Danny Elfman, great. Uh, Colorful in the bar scenes. I don't know why, but Matt Damon gives me Leonardo DiCaprio vibes. It's funny because they actually both went on to work together in The Departed. But I love this movie. Please check it out if you haven't already. Um, that was my movie review of Good Will Hunting. This is an all-time classic. I love this film. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. Sorry, I remember someone said that. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, there is a couple of F bombs. Yeah, pretty sure. Um, but yeah, I also like when Matt Damon and Minnie Driver make out, and then they're making out in the bed talking. I think she's very hot in this movie, and she's very hot in Point Gross Blank. She's actually in the South Park movie as well. Here, Love Face. I usually said I wasn't going to talk shit about people, but you can go fuck yourself because you are trying to fucking spam me. So I am. Oh fuck, Jesus, that's a new. That's a new fucking. Um. Oh, there's a couple of new thingies here reporting things. Okay. This is also a great movie about mental health, and guys, I'm gonna take a time now to say that. Um, I've been in a bit of a rough patch, as I mentioned a couple of like in my first video on this channel. Well, not my first video, but like because the emo Peter video is technically my first one, but uh my welcome to my channel video, I did mention that I've been suffering with depression and stuff. Um I have gotten better. I'll admit last week I wasn't doing so good. I'm doing better this week. But um, you know, I do think that this is a great movie about mental health, and like it's an enjoyable film as well. It's a feel good movie. It shows you that things do get better. Uh, I have a lot of movies related to mental health, but like I saw this movie back when my mental health was good. Like I saw this for the first time in 2016, and I rewatched it um like twice after that in 2020 and this year, and I fucking love this movie. But I do want to point out that like I do think that there's a lot of great movies I do own that have mental health related themes. Like as I mentioned in the Truman Show uh review, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Uh it's kind of a funny story, Perks of Being a Wallflower. You know, I don't know if there's as much elements of depression. Maybe for like Robin Williams in this, like the whole grief and loss, and Matt Damon's more PTSD. But I have actually, we had to do a thing for college last year, movies about mental health, and I put this on it. So yeah, but like it is important. I want to say like take care of yourselves. Like obviously I want to do like jokey related content and funny content and be funny, have a sense of humor, but I will be serious the odd time, make serious videos on serious topics and stuff to help people and to help myself as well. So, you know, but look, I love this movie. Deserve of Academy Awards. Easily 10 out of 10. No flaws with this fucking movie. Runs at a great pace. Very entertaining. Love the opening credits. So, see you guys later. Bye.